What is going on, guys? So today we are going to be changing out our diff cover, replacing the oil in it. We have limited slip, so I have limited slip additive. This Valvoline has limited slip additive in it, but the Lucas oil does not. So I'm going to do a 50-50 with the Valvoline and the Lucas oil, and then add the limited slip for the 2 extra quarts that is going to be Lucas oil. Got this aluminum diff cover, try to help keep that oil a little cooler while we're traveling. Got this gasket right here. That's the gas, or the part number there. One thing I am kind of concerned about is the diff cover came with like what seems to be an O-ring galley right here, or valley, whatever. I don't know what the original looks like. I haven't gotten that one off yet or anything, so we'll just have to get that one off to see, and then I might just have to put a bead of my T31 in it or something. But let's go under the truck. I went ahead and lowered my spare tire. You're gonna need something to catch oil in. All right, so back of the diff cover here, there's going to be some metal tabs on it, and you're going to know what your gears are and or if it's limited slip. So this one right here, let me see if I can get a close-up look for you. So the bolt is hiding it, but that says L73. So if we took that bolt out and looked on this tab, it would say 3L73, which means I've got 373 gears and it's limited slip. And it's a 10.5 axle. So there you go. There's all the information that you need to determine if you need the limited slip additive and what size your rear end is. The other one is going to tell you what kind of oil to put in there. I shouldn't have to zoom in on that because the oil for it, I believe, is 7140 weight. If it's not right, I'll correct it once I get up above again. But these are 13 millimeter nuts. But before we do that, we want to go around to the other side. All right, let's look up on this diff right here. Okay. That's your fill hole right there. And you're going to want to go ahead and get your, I believe it's a 3/8 inch ratchet size. Get your wrench on there and make sure that that comes out before you start this job. It would suck real bad if you got it all back together and then you couldn't get that out to fill your oil back up. Okay, so with the spare tire being gone, it makes it easy to kind of at least kneel down and sit up kind of like this if you don't have a lift at your house or something like that. So anyways, I took my old trusty electric ratchet over here and I buzzed out all but one bolt, because we're going to want to take and pry this from the bottom and leave that up there so this doesn't just come all the way off and fall. So we're going to, coincidentally, look, it's not even leaking oil and I've got almost all the bolts out of it. So I'm guessing somebody used a liberal amount of RTV here, as you can see right here on the side. Okay, so we got it popped loose all the way around. I had to start at this end and kind of hammer it around, and then start at the top and kind of hammer it down. But it's pretty well drained. I can take out the top bolt, pull the cover off. Okay, so I got it cleaned out pretty damn good. I used a whole stack of towels. Now I need to get some more towels, and I need to cover up these gears and stuff because I'm lazy, and I'm going to use this brass brush to clean the old gasket material off. And I'll be back. All right, so I just took my air compressor, gave it a nice little blow job, took some more rags, got down in there nice and deep, cleaning it up and shit. Oh, real quick though, look how clean the surface was, man. This took me 30 seconds. Yeah, I know I'm probably gonna get roasted because the possibility of shooting something inside there, but again, it's my truck, so worry about your truck. All right, so I got the gasket on here and I got my T31 on here. So this is all ready to go back on. Got all of my nuts over here and my 2 identifying tabs so that whenever I sell this truck, somebody else can determine what that rear end is. All right, so let's get underneath and get this bolted back up. What I'm going to do is I will probably bolt it up just snug and wait for this T31 to set a little bit longer, and then I'll torque it down. So once I get this on, we'll be switching over to putting the oil in, and I will be back. Okay, so I just got back from one of those big box hardware stores, but I had to go buy my own bolts and cut them down with a chop saw because I didn't want to wait to order them from Amazon. I just wanted to go ahead and get this done today. All right, so our handy dandy little gasket here came with a torque pattern. So if you just follow the torque pattern here, you should be completely fine. Okay, we got them all torqued down. So now we're gonna get over there and start putting the oil in. All right, so we got our differential fill plug out, and this is magnetized, so you want to check this for large chunks of metal. Just a little bit of that gray sludge is going to be normal, I would say. If I'm wrong, tell me down in the comments below. But I'm going to get this cleaned off, and then we're going to start getting that gear oil in there. Okay, so the fill plug, I had that cleaned off, and then I took my fluid transfer pump and filled the rear end until the liquid was coming out of the same hole that I was filling it with. And then that's when you know it's full. And I put the plug back in there, torqued it down nice and tight, and the rear end is done. I set a piece of paper underneath the rear end to make sure that it didn't leak overnight, because sometimes leaks can be slow. So you always want to put something underneath the surface. Like I did the same thing when I rebuilt the engine. I left a piece of cardboard under the engine, even after I drove it, for I think about a week. I did it every single day. Every time I drove the truck, came back, parked it right over the same cardboard, did the same thing for the rear end to make sure that nothing was leaking there as well. But that's it. That's all. It's done. As promised, there is a video coming with the cost breakdown and stuff like that. It's just I was kind of taking a break because I had some really, really long days in a row, and I just didn't really want to mess with anything. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and peace.